Hey, John here. I'm going to share a story with you guys that I think all electricians have experienced once in their life. Some maybe more than once. And it's one of those experiences that probably really got under their skin or got them really irritated, and they probably even dreaded even going out to that job. So we haven't had one of these in a long time. However, I remember when I was much younger, the first maybe 5 or 6 years in our field. So when we had to go out to a property, mostly residential, and when we got there, we found that either the earth leakage was not working, it was bypassed, or in some instances, there wasn't one in the distribution board at all. Some of those installations were before an earth leakage was compulsory, and now you had to fit one. So in that case, we had to fit an earth leakage unit because of making the place compliant, and in others where they were bypassed or they were non-functioning, we had to replace them to obviously for the purpose of safety. Now, when you put an earth leakage unit in place when there wasn't one or when there was one that wasn't working, you run the risk of it tripping. The fact that because it wasn't in place all these years, it could pick up a fault in either the insulation of the building, it could pick up a fault with a faulty stove or a faulty geyser or a faulty iron or a faulty fridge, whatever. Now remember, to the end user, their life was fine before you came here. Now you came here, you replaced this part, you told them that the earth leakage is faulty, and then now when you leave, this device continuously trips. You'll be lucky if it trips while you're still present, but in most cases it would trip late at night. So let's call it in the evening when you get home, and at 6 o'clock when you're just about to have something to eat, you're going to get a call from the client saying that I switched my geyser on and now the earth leakage trips. Or when you started cooking, the earth leakage started tripping. Now you have to explain that, listen, you may have a faulty geyser, or your stove plates need to be replaced, or worst one, at 3 o'clock in the morning you'll get those random trips. And in most cases, I noticed those 3 o'clock in the morning trips was a faulty refrigerator. Try explaining to an end user that there's faults in your property and this device is now picking it up, and now you need to repair your fridge, or you need to repair your geyser, or you need to repair your stove. Nobody wants to hear that, and the line is after you fix this part or after you replace this part. And it sometimes becomes a little bit stressful because this client doesn't want to see reason. And now you even come to a point where you contemplate going out of site and removing the device. But you know deep down it's wrong to do that because obviously it's unsafe to leave them without an earth leakage unit. So I know a lot of electricians are going to probably comment here and say, yep, they've been down that road and it was a really irritating fault to deal with. Anyway, for the end users, everyone that got a household, this is what an earth leakage unit looks like, and it has a little button on the front. Once a month at least, walk past your distribution board and just press that button, and this device should trip. If it trips, you're good, you're all good, you can continue your life safely. If it doesn't trip, then you are definitely not good, and you should contact an electrician, an electrical contractor, to get it checked out, and high possibility the device needs to be replaced. So, hope you learned something as an end user, and the electricians, I hope you had something to this, remember, or took you back a few years into those times of your life. I'll catch you guys in the next one.